Hello, today we're doing a session to let stuff out of the body. So we're going to fire up, we're going to warm up, and then we're just going to release a bit of stuff that's going on in the body. It's great if you've got some tension that you may be holding on to, some frustration, anything you want to let on out. We can fire up our flow and really go with it. So we're going to start by waking up that core. We want to support our body today. So we're going to come down onto the back. And you could have a yoga brick or a cushion as extra support there. So we'll have the feet planted about hip distance apart, knees up to the sky, coming all the way down onto the back. Pop music on, that invigorates you, that drives you. We'll have the hands down beside the body. Take a big breath in here. Push down into the feet and exhale to rise up in that center. Starting to switch those glutes on. Check they're working, hands on the glutes if that helps, or heel of the hands down on the hip bones and use those glutes to fire back up. Take a pulse here. We want that pulse to be small in that pelvis, as that'll keep the movement focused on the glutes rather than coming into the hamstrings or the quads. And you could bring one hand onto the sacrum, one hand onto the front of the pelvis. A bit of feedback, you can feel what's happening in the body, but also discover if the hips are even or tipping to one side perhaps, depending if you've got more stability on one side of the leg than you do on the other. Breathing in here, breathing out. We'll take a big breath arm, and we'll take the arms up to the sky on the inhale. Breathing in here, reaching through those fingertips. Exhale, bringing the right arm down to hover over the mat, palms facing forward, fingers up. Breathing in here, breathing out, push up through that hand, quick drive. Breathing in, breathing out, bringing that right arm down again, hovering. Big breath in, big breath out, pushing forward with that right hand. Turning that palm to face the left, and we'll repeat that on the left side. So big breath in, big breath out, bringing the back of the left arm down on the mat, palm facing forward, fingers up to the sky. Big breath in here, big breath out, hand drives up. Big breath in, big breath out, left arm coming down again. Breathing in here, breathing out, pushing up through that hand again. Turning those palms so they will face each other, and we'll join those two together this time. So big breath in, big breath out, bringing both arms down, hovering over the mat, palms facing forward. Get that pulse going if you can. You can always take a yoga brick underneath the sacrum. Pausing there. Holding tight. Seeing what works for your body. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Quick drive. Both arms coming up. Big breath in. Big breath out. Keep reaching through those fingers. Big breath in again. Breathing out, slowly bringing those arms down. They hover off the mat. Spreading those fingers. Big breath in. Reaching up. We'll bring those arms down beside the body. Then with control, we bring that torso all the way down in one long line. We're going to bring the hands behind the head, sandwiching those hands on top of each other where the skull had been resting on the mat, and those arms are up to the sky. Big breath in, big breath out, rising up, pushing down in the center of the body, so from the pubic bone, hip bones, base of the sternum. Breathing in here, elbows stay up, the head is heavy in the hands. Big breath in, big breath out, coming all the way down. We'll do that one more time just to find that line. Big breath in here, big breath out, pushing down in the center, rising up. The gaze is forward, there's space between the chin and the chest. Elbows up, head is heavy. Breathing in, breathing out to come all the way down. We're going to add arms to this, so see how that feels in your body. Big breath in. Exhale, rising up. Right arm reaches forward. Breathing in, breathing out, bringing that arm back into the cactus arm. Breathing in, driving forward. Reaching through those fingertips. Head stays heavy in the hand. Exhale, right arm coming back again. Breathing in here. Breathing out, pushing forward in that hand. Big inhale, the hand comes back. Exhale, the head comes down. Breathing in. Exhale, rising up, left arm reaches forward. Breathing in here. Exhale, left arm coming back into cactus arms, palm is down, big breath in, head heavy in the hand. Exhale, pushing forward with that left arm. Big breath in here. Big breath out, back into the cactus arms. Breathing in here. Breathing out, pushing forward. Breathing in, the hand comes back behind the head. Exhale, the head is coming down. We're going to combine those, so see how that feels. If there's any neck pain, take it down a notch. Breathing in here. Exhale, rising up. Right arm forward, left arm forward. Big breath in. Exhale, opening to our cactus arms. Breathing in here, spreading those fingers. Breathing out. Big breath in. Breathing out, those arms come forward. Big breath in. Big breath out, both arms are coming back. Breathing in here. Breathing out, both arms coming forward. Right hand back, left hand back. Head comes all the way down. We're going to move into the legs this time. Breathing in here. Keep pushing down through those feet. Elbows are up to the sky. Big breath in. Big breath out. Rising up. Push down through the left foot. Bring the right knee over the hip. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Push through that right foot. Really firing that center. Those knees are in line. Big breath in. Big breath out. Knee comes into center. Placing that right foot back down. And the head will come down. Big breath in here. Exhale, rising up. Bring that left knee over the hip. And you could always keep that left toes down and just have the heel up if that's better for your body. Push your way through that left heel. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Big breath in. The knee comes over the hip. Exhale. The foot comes down. The head comes down. We're going to come over onto all fours. So bring the knees into the chest if you can and cross the feet to come over, rolling. Or else you can step the feet to the side of the mat and push yourself up on over. Take the option that is right for your body. There may be something else that feels more comfortable for you. So we're going to have those hands underneath those shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Find your center line. Breathing in, if you've got a brick or maybe a cushion, bring that short side between the thighs. Keep focusing on that breath. Big breath in, big breath out. Tuck the toes. Another big breath in here. Big breath out, squeezing that block, lifting the knees off the mat. Breathing in here. Breathing out, hold that. Exhale, coming all the way down again. Big breath in. Big breath out, pushing down through the toes, bringing the knees off the mat. Keeping even pressure in the arms and the feet. Breathing in here, thinking about the connection in the spine, holding it a little bit longer. Big breath out, knees coming down. We'll take that brick or the book away. We'll try it without thinking about the same level of activation. So big breath in. Big breath out, lifting up. Firing those glutes, bringing the knees together. So drawing those thighs together, the knees won't move. They'll keep that same line coming from the hip. We're imagining that movement. Big breath in. Big breath out, the knees will come down. We're going to rise up now. So come all the way up into our downward dog. Big breath in. Push down through the hands. Exhale. Lift the knees off the mat. Bringing those hips all the way up. Pelvis rising high. You might want bricks underneath the hands. Whichever option you're taking, you're thinking about length in the spine. So from the hands all the way up the arms. And we want length from the sacrum to the scapula to the skull. Pushing back in the seats. Bending the knees as much as needed. Stepping the feet in or out. Take a little moment. What happens if you step the feet in? Do you feel more length in your downward dog in the front of the body? Do you want to step the feet back a little bit? Just in small movements each time, thinking about what can you achieve in your downward dog? What space can you find in your body? How can you get more length in the front of the body rather than depth in the back of the legs? Big breath in here. Big breath out. We're going to walk the hands back towards the feet. Push down through those feet. Keep the spine long. Inhale to rise all the way up. Hands coming to heart center. Take that moment to find the line in your spine, sacrum, scapular, skull. Breathing in here, breathing out. Maybe you can feel the heat coming through your body already. My apartment's about 28 degrees, which is about 82 Fahrenheit, so it's warm right now. I'm feeling heat in my body. From here, we're going to take a walk forward with the left foot. We can bring the arms up beside us, reaching for the sky. Keep focused on that hip to rib connection. We want that line to stay drawn in and centered. Breathing in. Maybe you can toe tap the right toe if it comes through. Maybe you can bring that right knee up, pushing down through that left foot. Breathing in here. Maybe you can open that right hip to the side. Push down through the left foot. Breathing in, that right foot will come back to center. The right foot can come down. The arms can come down. Recentering here, we're going to push down through the right leg this time. Taking that big breath in. The arms will come up. Pushing down through the right foot. You might be on the toe of the left foot. Or maybe that left knee comes up in line with the hip. Keep pushing down with that right foot. Finding your center, using those glutes, drawing those thighs together, reaching up through the arms. Big breath in. Maybe you can open that left hip to the side. Breathing in here. Breathing out, that left foot will come down, the right foot will meet it, and the arms will be beside the body. From here, we're going to come into a little standing sequence. So breathing in, finding that connection, checking you're still breathing into that belly. Big breath in. Big breath out. We're stepping back with the right foot, coming into our crescent lunge. So on the toes of the right foot, that front knee in line with the ankle. We don't need to worry about any 90-degree things or anything like that in that front leg. We bend that right leg so we can have that body long and strong here. Breathing in, those arms can come all the way up. Check, we've got those neutral pelvis. Bring that right arm down into our cactus arm, fingers reaching for the sky. Chest and upper arm are in line with each other. Keep reaching through that left hand, bring a big breath in here. Push up through that right hand. Big breath out. Right arm coming back down into our cactus. Keeping that pelvis in, so fire those glutes and push down through those feet. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath out. Right arm coming up. Quick fire through that right arm. Big breath in. Big breath out. Twisting on the toes of the right foot, coming into our goddess. So those knees are in line with the ankles. That pelvis is strong. You can use a hand on the front of the pelvis, one hand on the sacrum here to check that activation. Big breath in. Big breath out. We can open those arms to the side. We're going to do a little kind of a side lunging, twisting piece here. So we'll take a big breath in from our goddess. Rise up. Both arms are coming up. Exhale, leaning into the right knee, left in the front leg, left hand coming down, right arm reaching up. Big breath in to rise up. Exhale, bending into the left knee, right hand coming down, left arm reaching up. Take a few of those with your breath. Switching sides here. Thinking about the connection in the spine. It might be that you've got a brick or you're just aiming the arm that's coming down. It may not come down all the way to the ground. Take whatever works for you. Thinking about the connection in that core, keeping that spine long. Do whatever works. We'll rise all the way up this time. We'll bring those hands into heart center. We're going to twist both feet, pivoting on those feet. The heels, the toes are lifting. We're in our crescent lunge again. So bend in the right knee on the toes of that right foot. Hands at heart center. We can push that left arm forward. Bring that right arm back. So we've got our cactus. Make a fist or stretch through those fingers, whatever works for you. Big breath in here. Big breath out, switching those sides. Right arm is now forward. Keep pushing down through the feet, the hips stay forward. Switching sides. Fingers can stretch, or if it feels natural for your body to be in a fist, take that, whichever option is working for you. So we're going from cactus to length. Gaze is forward here.
Keeping that back leg bent, pushing through those movements. Switching it up, maybe trying the opposite. If you've got a fist, spread the fingers. If you had the fingers spread, taking that fist. Big breath in, bring those arms all the way back up. Inhale, hands coming to heart center, stepping the right foot in. We'll switch sides now, so take a big breath in. Those arms will come all the way up. Stepping back with the left foot, toes of the left foot, crescent lunge here. Big breath in, big breath out, finding that center, using the hands on the pelvis and the sacrum to help you find that line. Arms are up here, breathing in, rising tall, bend in the back leg, pushing down through the front feet. Big breath in, big breath out, twisting to our left hand side this time. Knees are over the ankles and knees are in line with the second to third toe. Rather than coming down this time, we're going to use our goddess. So we can bring those arms out, stretching those fingers, arms are in line with the chest. Have a look, see what that looks like. Big breath in here, big breath out. We'll bring the right arm up to the sky. We'll bring the left arm, bending that, elbow comes onto the left knee. We're opening up the side body here. Big breath in, reaching through the fingers, big breath out. Keep focusing on keeping those knees open, not letting them open or back or in. And we'll switch the arms. So big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, the left arm's coming up, the right arm is coming down. Using the center to stay strong here. And take those switches with your breath. Depending on your body, will depend where it is that those elbows are coming to. Might be closer to the hips, might be to the knee. Take whatever option is right for your body. Keep pushing down through the feet. Big breath in, those arms will come all the way up. We'll lengthen those legs. We'll lift the toes, pivot on the heels, facing forward. Right foot forward, then we're on the toes of the left foot. Big breath in, those arms come up. Finding the bend in the back leg that allows you to have that long spine. Big breath in, those arms will come up. Reaching here, through the fingers. Lengthen that back leg, bring the body forward. So we're thinking about the length from the heel of the left foot all the way through the center line of the body and through those arms. We'll bring that right arm back, either fist or fingers are stretched, whichever feels right for your body. So the arm can be slightly further back this time rather than being in line with the body. So we need more stability here. You can always bring the back knee down if you're finding it challenging for your body. I'm wobbling, but I'm trying to push through it today to build my stability. Switching sides. Keep those hips forward, so we've got to push down through the feet. We're not letting those hips move. It's all coming from the arms, from the core keeping the stability, from the legs keeping the stability. Big breath in here, big breath out. Breathing in, those arms will meet at the front, bending the back leg. Hands coming into heart center, stepping back with the right foot here. And that's that flow to fire up the legs, fire up the body, letting out tension in the hips and the shoulders, getting that heart rate up a bit, warming the body. I hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any feedback or comments, comment below, send me a message. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't, and we can add more of those in the future. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a beautiful day wherever you are, whatever time it is. See you later.